we are at a place where what got you here definitely will not get you there. That is, it can't happen because the underpinnings of how you run that particular business that you're running will just not be the same in 2021.
Yes.
And so, to your point, people will need to, take a step back and go, whoa, okay, so we just changed the rules of the game. Again, and it's not like we necessarily have the 10-year game plan, but what I guess we've done internally is helping a lot of businesses develop at least what's the next 1 or 2 year game plan, so you can kind of get on with business and getting back into the business. And for some people it's hard because you're going, but I've been doing this for 10 years like that. We're going, yes, you have, but as you can see, it doesn't work anymore. And that is difficult for the exact reason he says almost all business owners, and I would be included in that group, is going, oh, well, I'm supposed to know everything, so this is how we're going to go, everybody. But we're now at a stage collectively where we need to acknowledge that, well, actually, maybe we just don't.
Yeah.
And it's okay to put your hand up. And it was really, that's actually the core of why I started putting Reboot Australia together, having this crazy thought about people need more than the classic advisors. That doesn't mean that your accountants or your lawyers and so on that you've always been relying on are suddenly become bad advisors. They're just as good as they were and just as important as they were, but you need additional advisors in there to going, well, where are we actually going to go from here?
Yeah.
And it will take some time to find the right person, which is why as we started putting together, you and I, this is how we're designing this. It's a curated space. It's not just it's a marketplace. You can find a brand expert if you need to do branding. Well, that's kind of lovely, but in your particular circumstances, what kind of branding expert do you need, and what do you want them to do? And that's where we step in with the whole curation process, making sure that each business person that come along, they actually get paired with an appropriate, not just a random, so to speak, expert.
Yeah, that's a really good point. And I mean, I would maybe stepping back earlier than COVID. I would say, to your earlier point about the business owners taking advice in general, I think, and I was guilty of it myself as a business owner. I think I got away with it. I had circumstances where I should have taken advice and I didn't know where to go, which is that curated opportunity of actually who's the best qualified person to help me with this, and I winged it.
Yeah.
And I managed to get away with it, but it was always a need. And I think as I got further into my career, I was fortunate enough to get more people around me who could give me high quality advice and could assist in the decision making in the business. But I was fortunate to have that. COVID's just made it, possible to say it's fine not to know all the answers. It's actually
okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
And that was always true. But now we've got an excuse, if you like, to say, well, it's evidently true now. So what do we do about that? And that's what the Reboot initiative, I think, is about. Is partnering people with the right advice, but they need to be open to it in the first place. If you're not recognizing that you need assistance and you need to have specialists around you who can assist you making decisions, then you're not going to be able to succeed in this environment. And that's what
it's very true.
Reboot is about, doing that really efficiently with a group of specialists who can actually give you very low cost or free advice initially to help you right now.
Yeah.
And what an opportunity that is.